Hello everyone. Welcome to my House Buying Secrets channel.
Today I am going to tell you about the second step, which is start house hunting. Actually, where to search the house? Well, let me tell you, there are many websites like Zoopla, Rightmove, On the Market, and Prime Location. These are the main common ones to search the house in UK. There are many different houses in UK. Let's have a look in detail and leave a comment which type of house you like most. Before I explain further, please like, share and subscribe my channel and also click on the bell button so that you will get a notification of my next video. There are different houses in UK. First one is a bungalow. Well, actually, what is a bungalow? Do you know? Please comment to me as I would like to know. Well, I tell you what I know, I think. A bungalow is a single-story house that features all primary living spaces on one level, completely free of stairs. It's mainly priced for their accessibility, open floor plans, and low-maintenance designs. They're especially very popular among retirees and families with young children, and those requiring mobility-friendly living spaces. There are three main types of bungalows. The first one is traditional bungalow. This is a classic home built entirely on a single ground floor. Second one is a dormer or a chalet. This is a single-story layout but with additional rooms and dormer windows built into the roof space. Third one is semi-detached, which means depending on the plot, these standalone or shared wall properties come in various sizes. The fourth one is detached bungalows, which does not have any shared walls. Well, I like detached bungalow with good-looking garden. What about you? Please comment to me. Advantages and considerations of having bungalow. The main advantages is accessibility. No stairs, which can make navigating the home effortless. Especially the families who have young children, no need to worry about their children fall from upstairs or landing as it has no stairs. The main advantages of having bungalow is privacy. Without second-story windows looking down, you often get more privacy in your garden. One important factor you need to consider is the land cost. Because they take up a larger footprint on the ground, the cost to build or buy them can be higher per square foot than multi-story homes in built-up. There are three types of terraced houses. The first one is mid-terrace, which means it sits between two other properties, sharing both internal sidewalls. The second is end of terrace, which sits at the very end of the row, meaning it only shares one sidewall with a neighbor. Third one is back-to-back houses. It is not very common in UK, but it still exists. How can you identify these houses? Well, let me tell you what it's look like. Connected on three sides, which means the two side walls and the back wall, with neighboring properties. Pros and cons of these houses. Pros. They are highly space efficient, meaning they are usually located in urban centers, making commuting easier. Their shared walls also result in less exterior surface area, which typically lowers heating costs. Cons. Because you share side walls, noise transmission can occasionally be an issue. You also have limited window placements, front and back only. Do you know what are the popular styles in the UK? There are two main types, Victorian and Georgian. These usually feature higher ceilings, deep floor plans, period features, and are highly sought after. They typically feature bedrooms upstairs and a kitchen/living area downstairs leading to a private back garden. Mews houses. Originally built in the 18th and 19th centuries as stables and carriage houses for larger estates. Today, they are highly desirable urban dwellings. Do you know what the current housing market? Well, terraced properties are the cornerstone of the British housing market. If you are looking in the London area, prices vary drastically depending on the borough council. Guide prices for classic terraced homes in East London, an average around £500,000, whereas central prime locations like Chelsea range from £1.5 million to several millions. The next type of house called is listed building. Have you ever heard of? Well, listed building is a structure of special architectural and historic interest that is legally protected from unauthorized demolition, alteration or extension. Listing covers the entire building, both interior and exterior, and any object or structure fixed to it. It is a criminal offense to alter a listed property without prior consent. Categories of listed buildings are graded based on their level of national importance. Grade 1. Buildings of exceptional interest, making up about 2.5% of listed buildings. Grade 2. It's particularly important buildings of more than special interest, It has special architectural or historic interest, the vast majority of listed properties. How to check if a building is listed? Well, you can check a property's listing status online by searching its address or postcode England. Use the Historic England search tool to check the National Heritage List.Scotland. Search the map or database on Historic Environment Scotland. Making changes listing does not mean a building can never be changed, but you must apply for listed building consent from your local council before undertaking any work. This applies to major structural changes, extensions, and minor alterations, such as replacing windows or adding secondary glazing, removing or adding internal walls, fireplaces, or floorboards, adding external fixtures like CCTV, alarm boxes, or satellite dishes, replastering or modifying architectural details, for example, cornicing or skirtings. Always consult your local council's conservation officer before proceeding with any repairs or modifications. The next type of house in UK is flat. What is a flat? Well, let me tell you. A flat is a self-contained housing unit that occupies only part of a building, typically on a single floor. In North American English, this is usually called an apartment. The term flat can also refer to a wide variety of other concepts depending on context. There are different types of flat. The first one is real estate flat. It has a residential unit on a single level, usually within a larger shared building. The second one is maisonette, which is a specific type of flat that spans 2 or more internal stories, often with its own private entrance. The third one is studio flat. It has a small flat that combines the living room, bedroom, and kitchen into a single open space. I hope you get an idea of different houses in UK. If you have questions, please comment below. This is the overall picture of different houses in UK. I hope you understood. Please subscribe now and click on the bell icon so you will get a notification to my next video, and thanks for watching.